Aries, hello. All right, we're going to do a spiritual path reading this week, okay? We're going to talk about your past, your present, and your near future, okay? So if it doesn't fit, then just make sure that you check your other placements. Don't try to make something fit if it doesn't sound right or feel right, right? The next 30 days of what's coming in for you in general will be available in the extended reading. And right now I have one subscriber group. It's on Facebook, so you can come check that out. There is a small fee to have all the exclusive content there, so come check that out. Also, if you haven't followed me already on YouTube, I would appreciate a follow and to engage in my reels there. They call them shorts. That helps me get my view count up to meet the requirements to get the ability to have a subscriber group on YouTube, because I know people have been asking, do you do any other platform other than Facebook for subscriber groups? So I just have to reach like that checkbox, right, for them, for the requirements, and then I'll be okay. So I appreciate the help if you can. All right. So how can I help you? Let's see. I'm going to get an overall message here for the sign and placements of Aries regarding their spirit, their soul growth. What's going on for you? You're overcoming your fears. I'm seeing the Six of Swords. You're becoming more confident in yourself. I just channeled that. I am more spiritual because of you. Yeah, maybe you dealt with a twin flame situation, but this has helped propel you into overcoming, facing a fear, I feel like. So you could be going through that right now, or maybe this happened to you in the recent past. Well, we'll see with tarot. What else? Trust your feelings, not appearances. So trust your intuition. Time for rest, self-care, rejuvenation, and retreat. That's the Four of Swords. There is no turning back on this journey, Aries, okay? This is a time of deep reflection, I feel like, and going forward, okay? Of course, you have free will, right? But you'll get there. All right, let's see what your recent past was like for your spiritual path. All right. Tell me about the spiritual path for Aries and the recent past. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All right. What else? The Sun. There was some type of proposed new beginning or blessing or something that came in that ended in pain. Oh, this could have been, you gave somebody a chance and this is what happened. Now, hey, to make this like an overall thing about your energy, about how you deal with things, you're quick to give people chances. You have a big heart, because I did have the Queen of Cups here on the bottom. So you're naturally someone that sees the good in others, okay? And you gave yourself into another, you know, whenever I see the Ace of Pentacles, there was something that you invested in, right? And the sirens are going off like crazy. Confirmation, there it goes. So, yeah, there was something that you invested in, and you did it like with a free spirit, right? And I feel like you got your heart hurt, right? You just do. You know what? Hey, don't be hard on yourself, Aries, because that's a beautiful quality of you. All right, can I have a little bit more here about their past? Don't let someone else's fuckery and ignorance and arrogance make you stop being the way you are. But you are learning how to cut people off and speak your truth. It may have been a struggle for you. The Ten of Wands was on the bottom. So having boundaries was a struggle. Yeah. Tell me about Aries' current situation, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Tell me about Aries current path and where they're at energetically. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be really focused on your money. The Tower in Judgment. Tell me about this King of Pentacles here. I feel like this is really tied into like relationships, but I'm getting like there's a couple things here. I'm feeling like there has been an awakening as to you're struggling with making a decision. Something, you know, has happened, but I feel like this is a wake-up call with the Tower, and I'm getting major chills. Oh my God. Oh. The Tower in Judgment. So I feel like you've had a major wake-up call about like what you want to actively take care of, what you hold important, what you want to manage and control and have a part of your overall you know, your overall stability, your everyday life. This could be tied into your work, relationships. 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords is clarifying the King of Pentacles. Okay. And I know you're tired. You could be a workaholic. All right. I feel like you're having a wake-up call about maybe a wake-up call per se, but I feel like it's Aries, like you're figuring out a strategy of how to be more like successful, work smarter, not harder kind of mentality is what I'm thinking. Also, there's some kind of like something that fell short of your expectations or your goals and it disappointed you, but I'm getting this overall energy, I'm feeling it, that like you are just someone that just gets right back up and boom, 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 you know? It's badass. Take some time though for your rest. Like you're very motivated. You're very motivated. You could have Aries a few places in your chart. What's coming up for them in the future? I am hearing, I'm not making the same mistake again. I just heard that clairaudiently. So that could be something that you're thinking or saying. Look, time for rest, self-care, rejuvenation. There's that 4 of Swords. Okay. King of Wands. Oh, yes. So through this self-care and downtime, okay, that you so desperately need, Aries, I feel like it's going to help fuel you to where you need to go next. And you're just going to feel rejuvenated and be able to go after something here. There's something here that you're going toward. You're more focused on your passions than stuff that you can, you know, see, touch, tangible things. There's something here that, you know, you're more focused on what brings you joy. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So we're going to go into the extended. It's going to talk about your next 30 days in general. So hope to see you over there. Aries, it was a pleasure. Take care. See you next week.